What's up, world? It's your man, Moët King, lyricist, CEO of the Immaculate Ones, and most importantly for today's topic at hand, founder of Dope Though. Now, you never know which Dope Though family members are going to be on from episode to episode, but you know we always coming with that fire. Right now, you are tuned into the Dope Though podcast. You gotta hear this.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the But Is It Dope Though podcast, your weekly discussion of music and pop culture. Today, I have some Dope Though fam with me. I have Bree Renee, King Acklin, Virgil Cash, and Baron Lee. And for a special guest, we have DJ Suspense.
What's up, though?
Out with the shade.
What up? How's it?
Hey, last
Keep your
night
ass
on
covered
the,
at all
on the
times.
club,
AKA Mr. Not So Toxic, but toxic and secret.
Mr. for the streets over there. That's who he is with the street.
Mr. Incognito, you can see him, but can you really see him though?
The streets love me and I love them.
hey man, those throwbacks you posted on Clubhouse are hilarious, bro.
Oh yeah, these glasses will go right with the leather jacket one.
With the leather.
Oh
So you
man,
can
you was looking
leather
like
R&B.
Yeah.
good times, man. You had to be there to hear it.
All right, let's just hop into your pop culture, all of your celeb news. Judge denies the motion to lift the gag order off of Tory Lanez in regards to the Megan Thee Stallion case. So he still can't talk about it.
He really tried to clear he wrote a whole album about it.
Yeah.
We don't really need men to be talking anyway, so this is fine.
Oh, he danced around the entire album to that notice.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It seems like he's very adamant. He wants to say stuff. He wants to keep it, hot and ready.
He loves that limelight too, though. That's the thing. You can get the people's attention. You're another 6ix9ine in that matter. So it's
right. Well,
crazy.
I think people are still flabbergasted at his hairline. So,
oh Lord,
He should have went bald. I was just talking to my boy about that.
So let's make sure we don't do too much hairline slander this season.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to keep my head tilted upwards. I haven't been to the barbershop.
well, the light's not on it, so you good. We can't tell.
All right.
Look like you got a low fade. That's all.
Oh, if I wished.
oh,
Oh, is that easy calling?
the trap jumping. Okay.
Right. Okay.
That's Tory Lanez.
Right. That's what I said. We got to pop in.
He heard Baron Lee was talking about a dance. That's a little dance though. A little dance.
Talking about what?
Talking about
Right. Silence your Can you silence that, please?
Yeah,
There's a lot of
I'm trying
background
to.
noise.
Sorry about that.
No, you did. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Do you want to
trouble, bro. You good?
All right. Last episode he was talking about feet, so that's why. Anyways, Twitter announces new feature Super Follow, which allows users to charge for exclusive content.
Using Twitter like that though,
It's
don't
just
OnlyFans
Twitter.
already exist?
It's just Twitter OnlyFans, ain't it? Ain't that the same thing?
That's about
I
it.
feel like
Right.
you can scroll down Twitter and see porn on the regular. So it's like, what's exclusive?
I always wonder what you consider super content. What's super content? What you consider super
Maybe
content?
the full
Like in the
video
dude.
instead of a clip,
Yeah.
Whatever they're gonna pay you for, I guess.
right?
Whatever you pay for.
It's like, I guess, Snapchat Premium or OnlyFans. So if you want something that you can't find anywhere else, run this bag.
I think that
People, even those.
I think the reason why OnlyFans prospers is because the people who are subscribing may or may not know that person on a personal level. So it's like versus going on Pornhub and just searching up a position or something like that. It just goes
Yeah.
out because now you've like, oh, I went to school with this girl. So shit is weird, but I get it. Like, cool, you're making your money that way. Get your money.
That part.
Right. Well,
Somebody
I've been considering it still, but I don't know.
Hey, do your thing. You gotta do your thing. Do your thing.
I would have to have a gimmick. I can't just be out here like.
You just be on that rap. Just rap.
No.
Rap.
I mean, if that's what they're gonna
Yeah,
pay
that's
for,
it. Yeah, Bree's right.
I
if
should.
that's what they're gonna
should
pay
just
for, that's
rap.
what they're
Like,
gonna
I
pay
know she
for.
don't. Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
that's a
She does stick
Patreon
these
thing
bars.
right there. Yeah.
Hey,
So-
Big Shells, you can teach them all how to rap. You just hold a rapping class. That's it. Hey, I'll
Just
teach you.
rap
I'm
about
sure-
OnlyFans.
Rap naked.
I do have an OnlyFans song out right now, but that's a shameless plug.
Are you
But-
rapping naked?
Baron Lee, bro, you on OnlyFans sucking toes, bro? You was talking about
Man, when you go to my OnlyFans, you gonna find those IG-16s again.
Okay.
They all gonna be list
All
of them.
All right, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
Nah, I really don't have one. But
Right. I feel
I
like one
think
of the.
somebody needs to rap naked on OnlyFans.
That is
Bree,
true.
you gonna try it? Why don't you
I
try
might
it out?
have to
Tell
do
us how
that
work out.
before this releases. So
Yeah.
by the time this
Yeah.
podcast comes out, I might have an OnlyFans and
that's a
I'll
super
subscribe.
content.
I'll
maybe
support
spitting some bars with my areolas out.
That much is the fee.
I mean, it is what it is.
You on the clock. You got 4 days.
Right. Hey, I'll be in Atlanta this weekend, so I don't know. Anyways, I feel like one of the most important topics on this here show is that Bobby Shmurda has been released from prison.
Shout out to
About
Shmurda.
a week ago.
Y'all see
So,
the
I think
videos?
I
I
guess
think,
that's cool.
yeah, I think it's dope that so many people showed him love. Like, it's literally everybody is excited for him.
It was
He's been-
They've been calling Quavo kind of like, I don't know, like an opportunist for that matter. But people forget, like, they went on tour together with, as far as Migos and stuff. So it wouldn't really be surprised to me if they were working on new music, or at least
Yeah.
talking about while he was still inside. I'm looking forward to what he does.
Yeah, I mean, because we have everybody wanted so much out of him. We were expecting so much from him, and then he gets locked up. So everybody has literally been anticipating new
Well,
music from him for 6 years.
He stated though that Quavo and the Migos constantly came and saw him and put money on his books though. So like the entire time he was in jail. So I mean, you can't. It's weird when people see one side. He's an opportunist. Well,
Yeah.
like for the past like 5 years, he's been putting money on his books, and you know what I'm saying, and making sure he's
Right.
right. So nah,
you
bro,
gotta do your homework. You just gotta do your homework. You right.
big facts.
Do y'all?
And I'm like, y'all, the other people were talking about, well, he didn't really do nothing for hip hop. And I'm like, dog, okay, man. Black man gets out the system and y'all still like, well, he didn't do nothing for hip hop. Bro, sit your hotep ass down, bro, and just be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what was a surprise to me is how Hot Boy or Hot Nigga or whatever went 5 times platinum while he was locked up. Had 4 other records go. Well, 3 records went platinum after that, and 1 went gold. So all this happening on the day of his release, that shows that your fan base is alive and well, and they can't wait to see what.
Yep,
Like,
they're very loyal. So I think he's gonna have a very successful year. So
it's gonna be cool.
Y'all think he's gonna return to the level he was at before?
I think he'll be better. I actually think he'll be better than what he was.
They said that he was They said he went to Quavo as soon as he got out, and the first thing he said was, "Bro, real estate." Like, he's been studying on that real heavy. So Quavo just told him to chill, take this time to breathe. We gonna get to all that. Not saying he wasn't for it, but when you enjoy the first day out, man, just see your family.
I mean, he was in the club with a whole mask on, not, like, I'm not going to take no drinks, nothing. Just let me enjoy the scenery. I'm being safe. Just, I'm good. So
life can be a relapse too. It's not just drugs or anything like that.
Yeah.
You experience the thrill that can be addictive. So
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure being in prison for 6 years definitely humbled him a little bit. So you're not going to take anything for granted.
Yeah, he did it the right way too. They wanted him to do a lot of things in order for him to get out early, but he stood on his own.
No rat, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no rat, man.
No rat, dog. But shout out to Shmurda, man. I wish him nothing but success, though. I hope dude does good. He deserves it. I damn sure hope he stays out of the system.
Yeah, I think he will.
Yeah. The hip hop police is still a thing. It's still a thing.
Bro, that's forever. That's from now until forever, bro. If you don't get shot, you're gonna get locked up. That seems to be the way it's going for these young cats, man.
Let Nipsey tell you, bro. They hate to see us educated and understanding.
Facts.
Well, as far as new music coming, Idris Elba, DJ Idris, has new music coming with Megan Thee Stallion and Davido. Have y'all heard any of his? Look at Apple.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
I've heard this DJ. He's a dope DJ, but as far as
he had that.
I don't know if I would say dope, but he can DJ, I guess you would say.
I think he does like music. I mean, I've seen like one of his music videos where he's actually rapping. It's different because it's Idris, you know, and you know, of course he has his British accent or whatever, but I'm just like, that's not for you. But you can tell that he does it because it's something that he loves personally.
He makes British music.
What?
He makes music.
I mean, yeah, he did have that that series on Netflix. I think it was something Charlie or something where he played like a DJ.
I ain't watch that shit either.
I'm not interested in.
I did.
I'm not interested in him DJing or rapping like that.
I mean, it might be big overseas where he's from and international. It might be big over there, but I ain't checking for it.
They still listen to Bleed in Love. It's still on the charts over there. So
right.
Hey, it's be a little bit late over. That's all it is.
I'm good.
It's all right.
Well, so we spoke about this on the last episode. Matter of fact, Baron called it. Said that Vanessa was definitely going to call out Meek Mill, and sure enough, literally hours after we spoke about this, sure enough, she did. He said that he apologized to Vanessa in private. Said that he doesn't need to address it to the public or whatever, and I don't. All I just see is L's. Like
Meek Mill is going to be Meek Mill at the end of it. Where if you know that. It wasn't like, oh, fuck the family of Kobe. It wasn't nothing like that. We know that he's not an asshole, at least not a full-blown asshole. Like he's just one of those guys that's just gonna say, hey, you know, I chopped it up with who I needed to chop it up with. Now it's back to the music. Like, let the bar go. It's not my life that y'all concerned about.
Right. I don't think it was the end of the world or anything like that. I don't think it was anything crazy. It was just a weak bar.
But you know,
right time. Yeah, wrong time, weak bar. On top of that, he apologized.
Yeah,
that's it.
It was a weak bar.
Yeah.
Was I the only person that just like literally didn't care anything about it? Just like
I mean, you gotta understand. Just I don't really care, man. Yeah, I'm saying like I didn't care about it either, but since it's Meek Mill, like I said also in the last podcast, people love picking at Meek Mill knowing they're going to get a rise out of him. So when he responds back to the audience, to the masses, that's where it's like, okay, it's front page news. He's clapping back. The clapbacks are always going to be relevant in news. So
plus, it was like almost the anniversary of his death, bro. It's just tactless, bro. It's kind of
that was trash.
Yeah, I think that was my biggest issue. It was like insensitive to, you know, people grieve for, it's Kobe. Come on now. People are still grieving over Kobe. So
that's like if somebody's talking about your grandmom and they was like, nigga, your grandmom's cookie was trash. Hey, bro, she just died a year ago, bro. You catch hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that situation. I get it. But
are we not going a little far on that, though? Because, yes, we could say Kobe's family is still grieving, but all of us through here, nobody, regular people like us, should be worried about still grieving Kobe. Let's keep it real.
Hey man, it still hurts, bro.
Let's keep it real. No, none of all us millions of people ever knew Kobe. I met Kobe. Like, come on, man.
Do you feel like what he said was disrespectful though?
It didn't.
No, I don't think
it didn't make or break my day when I heard about it. I just thought it was dumb.
Yeah, like why would
Never
you do
said
that?
Yeah.
But we calling out rappers for trash ass bars all 2021, bro. That's not.
Yeah.
That's just gonna be a
But
thing.
like Baron,
that's
like
what-
Baron
that's what
said, it was
we're-
magnified because it's Meek Mill. Everybody like to jump on Meek Mill for stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, and
That
that's
was
the
probably
thing.
that was
too.
probably more than what he said. If it's somebody else, it wouldn't have been as big of a deal. But it was Meek Mill.
But that
Nah,
goes
if it
back
was somebody
to
else, they would have
that
just shut the
piece
hell
of
up.
thing,
Though.
like Wale used to get the same treatment because he would wild out on Twitter like y'all don't appreciate me, da 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 da. He never said no out of the line disrespectful stuff, but he always had that chip on his shoulder, which made him.
Yeah, Wale did kind of cry on Twitter. And I was like, oh,
He always
like,
cries on Twitter,
Wale.
but it's like he still makes dope music. I get that.
Yeah.
Just delete your account, bro. That's all I ask.
But we most definitely need to start calling out whack bars all 2020. So next episode, someone have one on deck, and we will close out the show with it.
Oh shoot, that's all day long, man.
Did
Now,
anybody find a dope Wale hook by Wale from the
oh
last episode?
yeah,
Because we
I
talked
forgot to
about
look.
this, and I'm still waiting on y'all. to
Okay.
I forgot to look. So
We'll make that
suspense.
content.
Bree said Wale can't make hooks. Said he's trash.
I
make
didn't say
hooks by himself
trash.
though, not with
He just
anybody
can't
else. It has
write
to be
his
a
own
full
hook.
Wale song.
Yeah. She said no dope Wale songs where he made up the hook. It's got to have a feature or it ain't dope.
Every dope Wale song has a feature.
No, not true.
Or Wale's
Stop.
What
dopest
you got? What you got?
Wale's dopest verses are his features.
Ooh.
What about the Ambition song on the Ambition album?
With Meek Mill?
But it was Wale on the hook though.
Yeah,
He
they
really
go.
wrote the
It
hook.
wasn't
Now,
that
I got to see if he wrote the hook or
No,
not.
my statement was he cannot create his own song with a hook.
Well, now y'all changing the goalposts.
And Wale,
one person, hold on.
Ambition featuring Meek Mill and Rick Ross.
My word. Like,
First
He's
one
literally
on
like just a single Wale song, nobody on it, just Wale himself, a dope hook, no one
There
else.
is none.
so he has
That
good
exists.
songs like that, but we're talking about hits. No, he doesn't have that, unfortunately. Because a lot of the songs like 90210 or like the things before he was popping with the Lady Gaga song, like he was doing all the music on his own, like no features, nothing. But it
What
was
about
like
Nike boots?
how true that stuff may be when you say that he doesn't have any hits, just him. But look all around in music, and the number one hits almost all have features on them. They're usually
I'm
not
not
just
saying
an artist
it's a
by
bad
themselves.
thing. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that
we're
it's
just
a fact.
curious.
Yeah, Wale's in that class. I look at Wale on the Kid Cudi, Drake, you know, that whole class of music at the time where you pay homage when you hear his music, whether it's the current or the past. So the fact of him not having a good hook, he's not a hook type dude. He does haikus and poems. Like it's like
And
if
he
you're
is
wondering,
amazing in concert. I went to see him in concert.
and his flow is
But my
immaculate.
statement stands.
Yeah,
He
he's
probably
an
worth
MC.
about
Like,
$75 million. He don't give a fuck about them hooks. He just go get
That's
somebody.
his business.
I mean, that's what I would do. Shit, if I was worth that much money, shit, that's usually the worst part to writing a song to me is writing the hook. Shit, if somebody else can do it, that's cool. That's one less thing I got to worry about. I feel it.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I get
we're
Bruno
waiting
Mars.
for you to
His
drop
net
some new
worth is
shit,
$5
Wale. Some hook-worthy songs.
He did. Well, he just dropped a new album like last month. Matter of fact, it was a real small project. It was only like 5 or 6 songs, but he dropped a new one. I ain't listened to it yet though.
Wale
Net
did?
worth is $5 million.
Yeah, he did. I wasn't. I even tell you what it's called. I just wasn't feeling. I got to be in a specific mood. It's called Good Vibes. Matter of fact, it was like a whole little project called Good Vibes.
I'm gonna listen to it. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna see if you got a nice hook on there.
Oh, okay.
Y'all changing the goalposts.
Anyways, Tekashi 6ix9ine's baby mama, she recently pretty much called him out saying that his trolling and the way that he's acting is affecting the safety of their child. He seems to not give a single fuck. So
Who's paying
Are
attention
we
to this, man?
surprised?
I'm not, yeah.
That's what I want to know is who just be like, man, I'm checking for 6ix9ine because I ain't.
I'm sorry.
But I mean, as a mother, I can understand why, she's upset, even though if a lot of people talking and they're not really going to do anything. For one, come on now, like don't nobody like him. If they can get to him by any means and they want to try and attack his child, they're
Can we just say this right now? The fact that people are more concerned about 6ix9ine and Zimmerman is still out and about is baffling to me.
Man.
I thought
Like-
Zimmerman was back in jail though. I mean, he's
Regardless,
back
he
in trouble, but yeah, I mean, like I feel you, but I was just
that's
like, from a
Or the cops that killed Mike
Other-
Brown. The cops that
okay.
killed.
So when
that is
it
careless.
comes to your kids, yeah, when it comes to your kids, make sure that they good. If you're
Yeah.
doing something that's putting your kids at risk, you're a terrible father, and you need to be removed from the situation.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't really think he's not the fathering type. I mean, just from I
And
don't know.
he, you know what I'm saying? And he's not even really around like that. So it's getting to the point it's like, quit speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? Like moving, you know, keep it moving.
Sound like you reaching at this point too, where it's like, why are you doing this? There's no point in this.
Yeah, we all know what it is. Your daughter's with you. She's not with him. So do what you got to
Yeah.
do. And we all know he
How old
ain't
is your
and that
daughter
he's
to
a
the point
rat.
where they listen to sound like that? Don't make sense.
Here's my thing with Buddy though. Why do so many people just seem to think he's gonna change who he is? Because he's been who he is for a long time. Like, why do people be expecting different from the guy?
And he's gotten away with it. Like, I mean, he's literally gotten away with it for so long that there's no reason for him to change. Like, there's no point. So,
That's
like, what you
literally
said,
a part of who he is.
there's
That's
no point. Like, it's not gonna happen.
yeah, he's making money off of just being, yeah. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about him no more. He ain't shit. Next. Moët Hennessy acquired 50% stake in Jay-Z's champagne brand. Is it Armand Brignac? Like cognac? How do you say that?
We just call it
Brignac?
Ace
What
of
is
Spades.
Brignac?
Yeah, just give me the hint. Just
Yeah.
give me the hint. I'll be all right. You can add
I'll
that.
mess with him, man. So I'm good there. I'm cool.
Because I know what cognac is, but I've never heard. Matter of fact, Brignac. Okay, it's
Maybe
literally
it's
just the
brandy
name
and
of the
cognac.
champagne.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to him though, because I mean that's a hell of
Um,
a venture though. Like for some,
Brignac is
It's
the
like
name or
50%.
part of the name of several communes in France.
Hmm.
So, I mean, okay. Because cognac is in France too. That's why it's like, you know, Hennessy is pretty much like French whiskey.
I think it's just another dope business move by Hove, as usual. Got some big money, and he's, still kept 50% ownership. So
Yeah. They're going to be bringing out them bottles now. Everybody be like, oh,
They've
let me
been
get a
bringing them
bottle
out.
of Armand de Brignac.
they've been bringing that Ace as the Ace. They've been bringing that out.
Yeah. I wonder how much it's going to go for a bottle. Can you buy it yet?
500.
It's been out. It ain't new.
Yeah, they brought that out after Cristal said they didn't want them drinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want rappers, but they took it. Well, I mean, they basically said they didn't want black people drinking Cristal. So they was like, oh, bet.
But yeah, it's been out for a while.
Oh, yeah. Why is it called? Why didn't they just say Ace of Spades? See, I did not know that. Shows how much I know.
Ace of Spades.
Yeah. I
Out
was
to them.
on the website.
Because it's probably Ace of Spades in America, and it's probably called something
Right,
else.
and
So-
like, ain't nobody gonna go to the
all over the
club and
world.
say, let me get that Armand de Brignac.
Oh, that's because they know we ain't culture like that, so they ain't.
I'm
they
like,
know
what's the
it's
Ace
not
of
saying that. They was
Spades?
like, we gonna call it Ace of Spades over here.
It's probably the official, you know what I mean?
That whole champagne.
Right.
At paperwork said don't say Ace of Spades.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Or it's just part of it or something like that. I don't know. Hell, I don't drink it.
I might try to find it and have a little.
What you said? What you said?
Yeah,
I take a free bottle, but shit, just be like, hey, bring me one of the Ace of Spades bottles.
Right.
Y'all know I ain't drinking none of that poison.
Okay.
Give me the
You
poison,
consume
please.
your poison.
Yeah.
Give me that good shit.
Yeah, not that particular poison, but hey.
I ain't drinking no poison.
My body is simple. It's a party over here. That's what I'm
Mhm.
I wouldn't go that far.
A bottle costs $300.
Oh,
Keep
hell
it.
no.
So in the
Nah,
club,
nah.
it means it's $500.
Not for no champagne. Not champagne.
It's
Shit.
I just was struggling.
and that's on sale. Regular price $449.99.
I'm mad that she said on sale. Oh, so it's normally $500 without being in the club. So that means it's a good stack in the club.
And it's what, 45% alcohol?
And all you gonna get is this ugly ass bottle and some white bitches carrying some sparklers.
And some bubble guts. No. Every time I fuck, you don't be drinking no champagne. This shit costs bubble guts.
This is Jay-Z shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I could have sworn he said something. I don't remember the bar in particular, but he was basically saying, I think this was back in like American Gangster days, where he's like, you know, what's the price of the champagne just to piss out, you know? And I think he was just making it clear, like, that stuff doesn't appeal to me. Like, you buying bottles and stuff, I'm selling the bottles. So you looking at it like that, he's just a business mogul in that matter. So,
well, right around that time though, I think that was the same time when Cristal was talking extra out the side of their neck too, because I believe he started his, what was that? Because he owns what else does he own?
He had Cristal or something like that.
Nah, he owns it's one of the, I can't even remember, man. It was one of the vodkas, and he owned like some of Douce. So you know,
talking about that Armand.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, Armand.
That's crazy, man. I want a liquor deal.
No, you don't, because you remember what happened to Ludacris's liquor deal? No, you don't.
Ludacris had a liquor deal?
Yeah, y'all remember
he had a liquor. I ain't like that.
With what was it called?
What was I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Who had a liquor?
I had a Ludacris, because I had some when I
yeah, you don't remember? I was back in
I got married, I had a bottle of that too. It wasn't that good.
It was probably some fruity flavored drink, wasn't it?
Nah, it wasn't. It was a cognac.
Was it Carvassier? It wasn't him, was
Nah, it started with a C though.
Conjure.
That's it.
I never tried that.
Was it bad? Is that
why I ain't like it, man?
Nobody else.
I didn't like
it.
You can still buy it though.
You can still buy it. $30.
I feel like
that is reasonably priced cognac.
$30 for how much?
Wait, Diddy has the best.
It's $33.99.
Oh man.
He said Diddy got the what?
I think Diddy has the best
20 minutes from my house.
Like just being a household name. Like everybody drinks Ciroc. He shows it off in the video.
Right.
Like you.
Plus, Ciroc is actually good. Like Ciroc is just straight, man. Like you drink Ciroc and just be like.
I mean, unfortunately, that was the birth of my first child. But at the same time, it's cool. Like I'm not doing it no more, but it was a great memory.
Oh yeah, I feel like everybody had a Ciroc phase. That's all. I was definitely a Ciroc girl.
I used to pop a whole bottle on New Year's Eve every single year by myself.
Because he always dropped a new flavor.
But do people still drink it?
Yeah.
Ciroc, still drink Ciroc.
I mean, you got to think though, when it comes to vodka, there ain't really a whole lot of choices, and then nobody try to bump down the Seagrams. Like that is not a choice.
It used to be just Grey Goose was all you could get if you really wanted high quality vodka. And be like, let me get that Goose.
It was back then. It was that Grey Goose or Belvedere.
Yep.
All right.
I drank many bottles of both. I ain't even gonna lie.
Naomi Osaka wins the Australian Open and collects her 4th Grand Slam title. And she is what, only 21?
Hey, but she about to be the new GOAT. She coming up real fast.
Yeah, I think it's dope. And Serena cried.
They asked her about if she was gonna retire.
She's in peak physical condition. Why would she retire?
Clearly it's not peak no more.
Suspense.
I'm just saying it ain't peak. She been losing. She ain't been winning.
No, it wasn't.
I think
she just win like a year ago.
In rebuttal of that, I think in a sense it's like the way that they're looking at Serena with all these L's is the same way they were looking at LeBron with Steph was getting those dubs. Like if you look at the Golden State Warriors and those back-to-back championships, they were looking at LeBron like, yeah, he's gonna retire anytime soon. Like, no, if anything, it's gonna make me grind harder. Because now I want to be
still great.
Nah, see, that's different because you can't.
How's that different?
You can't make it out for the new girl being the Golden State Warriors.
She's scoring like the Golden State Warriors.
He's slapping.
But I'm saying though, they already had, you know, a prior history. It's hard to compare individual sport.
I'm just saying when someone makes way for the new, it's almost like the ones who have to get out the way for that time being have to disperse and disappear. No, you're going to come back harder. But I get it from the sense of like, this is a one-on-one, like this L is on you. There's a different type of level of that sport. Like when you're boxing, no team is helping you in this. You take that L by yourself. So retirement makes more sense in that manner. But when you got a team, like you could really be not shit one season and have like a whole bunch of like talented dudes the next season and get dubs. But in tennis, it's all on you. Your psyche has to be sharp to the level where you're counting on you to stay healthy and make sure you get this like Wimbledon, whatever. Like I'm not even into tennis like that, but I understand the science of it being a one-man sport or a woman's sport.
Hey,
So
end of the day,
I think you just explained what I was talking about. Why you couldn't compare the two. You just proved my point. Thanks, my guy.
But it proved
right.
Is okay. She's getting beat by one person, but that's the only person that's been beating her consistently. The only person. Yeah. So you can't be like, well, you need to retire. I feel bearing on that. Like,
no, I'm not saying she needs to retire, but it's clear she's not in her peak. We can all.
Yeah, you got to get that. You got to go through the Rocky Balboa montage or whatever you got to do.
That's all he said. She ain't at her peak. Her peak is past, but that don't mean she still ain't gonna win nothing. She still, she still got some.
She's still one of the best tennis players, you know, in the world. Like that's not going to change.
Actually,
I think
not to discredit the fact that there, you know, there's always going to be someone that's better than you. And Naomi right now, she's young. She's, you know, she's on her A game. And if you want to be technical, right now, she is better than Serena Williams.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, tennis is all about agility. Like you have to be able to get to the other side of the corner before that ball does. That's like to the point of, I don't care what your IQ is. Maybe if you're some sort of sensei or master at this, where you can see how they turn their wrists when they hit the racket and you know where to be, cool. That's some Dennis Rodman shit. Cool. Like he was big on rebounds and shit. But understanding like, yeah, your IQ is at its peak, but your physical is not.
Yeah.
So unless you know how to,
here's the problem. First and foremost, we talking about like, man, she needs to retire, bro. At the end of the day, she is the greatest sports.
None of us are saying that, by the way.
No one said she needed to retire. That we're just saying that.
No, I'm just saying like instead of talking about, you know, well, maybe she needs to do something else. Let's talk about her being the greatest sports athlete of all time. Like there ain't nobody even remote, bro. Look at them championships.
Talking about tennis.
Nah, bro. Look at her championship. Look at her. If you talking numbers, bro, her numbers are crazy.
She was what, like
numbers 15? Are crazy, bro. Yeah, her numbers.
Yeah,
are crazy.
You're right. When I think of tennis, I think of Venus and Serena. More so Serena than anything. But yeah, you're right. She's top tier athlete, right next to LeBron.
Like,
Jordan.
They don't give her props for that. Like that's the problem. They don't give women props for what she's done. And bro, if you ever play tennis, that shit is hard.
It's difficult. She's very difficult.
She's GOAT status simply for the fact that we was talking about Naomi and her win, and we immediately went to talking about Serena.
Facts. Yeah, I mean it's right.
We're talking about two girls from Compton that took over Wimbledon.
Two black girls. And you know what I'm saying? Sport. Like that's a feat. Like, come on now.
I swear when black people start playing
and it's
sports,
in it's Women's History Month.
With another one. It just be like another one.
Yeah. Y'all know Serena not gonna break that record now though, right?
Damn, Spence.
I just want everybody to be honest with each other. That's all.
This is me with the
okay, well, if you want to be honest, about this Players Club remake, people were saying that Draya should play Diamond in the potential remake, and then Joseline Hernandez came in and was like, "No, it should definitely be me."
Neither.
Two reasonable selections, or if you can.
Why are we remaking this?
Right. And if we are remaking it,
if we had to, who would you want to play Lisa Ray's part? Who would you?
Lisa Ray.
Let me ask this, just so I can paint the picture a little bit. Help me out here. if we're talking about a Players Club remake, are we talking about modernizing it to the times like how Superfly was with that one kid and everything is more new?
Right. That's what. Or yeah.
Or are you going back to the 90s? Because if you're going back to the 90s, that's going to be interesting.
Just let Lisa Ray play Lisa Ray.
Right. She looks the exact same as she did back then.
Okay, but say if Lisa Ray was to play Lisa Ray and she was like bring on like a protege of her, who do you think should play her protege?
A sequel, I don't care. But if it's a remake, we don't need that.
I want
Sweet. Do you think Draya or Joseline are good options?
No.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Draya own a show or did a cameo in something and she sucked? Can we not?
I don't want to see a remake.
We ain't got nobody else.
And you know, one of the greatest things about Players Club was the soundtrack. And I'm not trying to hear that today, bro.
So also, why are we making remakes? Like, please, can we stop that?
Big facts.
Like, I'm sorry, cool. Coming to America, cool.
I agree.
But come on. No.
It's a sequel, though. That's a sequel. That's an actual sequel. They ain't doing a remake.
Make a new movie with the same actors, bro. That's all I'm asking. That's all. You can't make a new script.
Can we get? I mean, we're never going to get the other Friday. So.
Oh nah, he talked about that this week. He said that they wasn't. He said he want too much money, man, and they ain't hearing it.
Yeah, what he say? Warner or whoever was, they was holding on to it.
They don't want to put it out.
Yeah.
He said like, bro, I ain't getting nothing off the first Friday. You try to give me some.
He was the biggest character. He's literally biggest character.
That's a damn shame.
And plus, to be honest, they don't want to release it now with the death of Pops and the death of Debo. Like they just kind of like let it go, man. I kind of feel that too.
You remember when Wendy Williams was putting together those little movies that were terrible? It's the same level of quality when I see these sequels. Like How High 2 was funny to an extent, but it wasn't Redman Method Man funny.
Yeah,
never
that was low quality. That was low budget and everything.
D-Ray was funny on there. With the dude that played Big Bang, like I like that part. But everything else is like, y'all are too animated as hell for me. I can't deal with it.
Yeah, I'm not here for. Yeah, it's way too many reboots and no original ideas. As far as Draya and Joseline, I'm cool on that. I mean, if Draya want to give us a Players Club in the little stripper outfit, I mean, she can send us pictures all day. I'll take that. I don't need a movie though.
I feel like with female rappers taking over right now, there's a better chance that that'll be the lead, one of them. They'll try and make it as hip hop as possible.
Yeah, like
they could actually get Cardi though, because I mean,
I saw Cardi in Hustlers, and that was okay. I don't hate her.
It was all right. Hustlers was dope.
If it's a sequel and not a remake, I might be here for it. Like a sequel would be cool because the Players Club is a movie that's near and dear in my heart. Okay, so
but it definitely has.
Let me tell y'all about this, man. I
feel like
I asked my mother to take me to the theaters to see this when it came out. I was in like middle school. She didn't know what it was about. I forgot what I told her what it was about. But she really took me to this movie. And I watched this movie in the theater with my mother.
The
entire thing?
Oh my God.
The entire movie.
Okay. Well, she liked it then.
Yeah,
she's not here to speak for herself, so we're not gonna.
Hey, bro, I know you got the side eye after that too. As soon as she left the theater, you got side eye.
That sounds like when I asked my parents to take me to go see Project X, and it was just titties.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Just titties and alcohol and drugs.
It's
and my mom says, "We're gonna leave." I was like, "Y'all drunk? You gonna pick me back up?" I'm here. I'm watching.
It's funny. He said when his parents took him to see Project X, and I'm thinking, I was like, nigga, I was like 30 when that movie came out.
And look, that's what I'm saying. I was grown up already. Shit.
Like, all right.
That was maybe my sophomore year of high school. Crazy enough, yeah.
Lord.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jack Harlow and ESTG.
Hey, that video is wild.
That's a dope video.
Yeah, they did drop their new video, and they're also performing on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
hey, man, he's official. I mean, he's been beyond official big time, but now he's big time.
Let me ask this real quick: is Jack gonna be doing like the skits, like the or is he just doing the performance part of it?
I
I
don't know.
think they're just performing, but
He
well,
might
I
get
don't.
one. They usually get one skit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll
I'm
get
pretty sure Jack will do one. I don't know if ESTG is gonna do it.
because I think he can do it. Like I think
Oh,
I
come on
saw
now.
yeah,
Jack
saw what he did on Wild 'N Out. He was good.
And Jack's he's always thrown like little jokes, and he's a funny guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Jackie Boy.
Into one.
A lot of people question his like his little actions on Instagram because he
Yeah,
gets
it's
people to
very
gravitate. And it's like
suspect.
if you've been in the
He's a
room,
young
bro,
white dude.
he's just funny as a person.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like
But no,
your
he's a young white dude. This is what all young white dudes do, bro. Leave him alone, bro. He's just being a young white dude.
He just being
Yeah.
Caucasian.
But like for real suspense, like that's what they do. Like
yeah, I mean
remember
Eminem being another one.
right. Like I remember one of my white homeboys was like, bro, I was like, why y'all be acting like that? He was like, man, if your parents don't question your sexuality, then y'all ain't really friends, bro. I was like, wow.
Nope.
Bro, no. I was like, bro, no.
That's
Like, all
white
right,
people
bro, that's
shit.
it. Okay. So I mean, it's what they do.
I went to a predominantly white school, and I can attest the basketball team was on that. And it's just a matter of like, I end up saying bro like maybe 20 times extra being around them. So it's like to the extent of saying like, yeah, what you're saying is factual. They just do weird shit to be funny. And for everyone, and then having like, these little pictures, where they have the comment, the headline next to the video on Instagram saying like, yo, Jack Harlow suspect moment. Like, okay, but at the same time,
He's
look at it.
definitely feeding into it, so he knows. He's like, you know what?
you
Y'all don't
got
talk about it, and it's still hilarious.
Well,
So.
first and
And at the
foremost,
same
it ain't
time-
none of your business anyway. Fuck out of this man's business.
My thing is this though. I would rather see that for Jack Harlow than like controversy 6ix9ine type stuff where you're just in a bad mix and getting a name for it. Or like the baby slapping a woman not too long ago.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you're not known for that. You're a comedy. You're in comedy skits. You got one of the funniest IG personalities in your clique now. So it's like that's dope to me because you can get away with some real like Get Hard, Kevin Hart, and Will Ferrell type shit if you wanted to get there. Like you're that kind of funny to me.
Okay, so shout out to Jack Harlow. Gonna see him in some movies soon.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah,
But yeah, good. Dope video. I like the video.
The video was cool. I liked it. The fact that it was
Definitely
at Derby
homegrown.
Yeah, it was here. That was riding through the city. I like it.
You know,
Was
it's
that
a shot that
recent?
almost all his videos have been shot here. Same thing.
Like, did they just do that one recently?
Nah, they was filming it like maybe a week ago, maybe not even a week ago.
Yeah, because they looked cold.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like, did they
looked like
film
it.
with the last recent snow and all of that?
Yeah, it looked like it, don't it?
And
Yeah.
I think the only reason why they kind of fast pushed the videos because I don't think he knew that he was gonna be on Saturday Night Live. So
And I think that's the
when they on
song.
Saturday Night Live, they was like, let's pop this video out real quick. So I mean, it makes sense.
Because they
It's shot-
performed that on one of them late shows already.
Yeah, he
Jimmy
did,
Kimmel.
Kimmel. Yep, he did Kimmel
Yeah.
like what 2 weeks ago or something like that. 3 weeks.
Maybe a few weeks ago. Yeah, you're right.
Shout out to Louisville artists sticking together, man. Because I
Oh,
love
hell
this
yeah.
That part right
That's
there.
big too. Yeah,
I support it. I love it.
yeah, I'm with that. We need that. I like that.
So what y'all
Man,
listening to?
Bryson Tiller deluxe album just dropped maybe not too long ago. I've been listening to
Friday. It was Friday.
The 85 song version of Pinata by Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, I ain't listening.
Oh, that's a real thing?
No,
Was
that's
it really
a real
80?
thing, nah, yeah. But nah, I ain't,
85
it's like 2 albums and
I
then the
thought
rest
that
of
was-
it's instrumentals. But it's
I
real.
thought that was exaggerated as hell. It's
Nah,
really
bro,
80 something.
It's 83 songs and it's 3 hours and 57 minutes long, bro.
Man, I thought Chris Brown was annoying. Y'all gotta stop this.
Oh,
Y'all gotta
man.
relax.
Damn, Freddie.
That man,
Yeah,
he
It's
That's
a
way too
whole
many
it's an
songs,
instrumentals
dog.
album. That's all it is. Most of us are instrumentals. Like half of it's the actual album. One is like a remix.
But still,
by
if
some-
half of it's the album, that's still 40-something songs.
Yeah, that's way too long, though.
I mean, ain't
I
nobody.
don't know how many of those are actually gonna get played.
Bro, it's on
Hopefully one
5
of them.
discs. It's on 5 discs, if that makes.
What kind of you're trying to set a Guinness Book record right here? You're trying to do something.
No.
This is a playlist now.
He
Yeah.
should have broke that up throughout the year.
Nah,
Like,
Pinata been out though. Like that album's been out. It got released in 2020, I believe. So it's ain't
Was
nothing.
that the one? Was that
Oh,
the
it got
same
released.
one?
So you still listening to it? That's how damn long it is.
That's
Nah,
the
the
one.
first album. Nah, when Pinata came out, first album's only like 17 songs long, man. It didn't have all that. Actually, this is older than 2020. When did Pinata? I think it's like his first album or something. It's old. It's not new. I'll tell you that. But
Well, damn.
I was
That
listening
lucky
to
day.
what was I listening to? I was listening to the Jim Jones and Harry Fraud. I was listening to that some more. And I was listening to that local. I was listening to that Ted's Motivation because I'm gonna write a review on it. I was listening to that this weekend. That was all right.
yeah, that's a nice project right there.
Yeah, I like it.
I was into. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the artist known as Shorty Shorty, but he's dope, man. Look into him. He did a project with Murder on the Beat, so it's not nice. They did a whole, I want to say, 11 tracks together. I will just put that stamp of approval because this is my third take from him, and he gets no skips. I like his sound. It's melodic, and it's kind of giving you that Don Toliver type feel where it's just, he's in his bag with everything he does. So
Who is it?
if you Shorty Shorty, like SHORDIE twice.
Gotcha.
There was, I listened to a couple of randoms this week. There was a new JID song called Ski because it's off his album. Freddie Gibbs released a new track, and so did No Name. I actually really messed with No Name heavy. Even after the J. Cole slander that was pointless.
Yeah. What about you, Suspense? What you playing in the club or on your live shows?
That's funny. No, and you did the little neck dance too. Can you do it one more time? Y'all wow.
It's so long.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. You do the neck dance, I think work.
No, the song I was listening to earlier today, I was rocking with Remake with 2 L's, his new single. What's the name of it? What's the name of the single?
Not Yet Rated?
Yeah, Not Yet Rated.
You're welcome. That was my production.
I feel it. You ain't even let me finish what to say it yet, man. You ain't let me finish. But nah, man, that joint is real tough, man. Buddy, he can rap like really, 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 really good. And it went perfect with the production of the song. So
yeah, she appreciates that. Yes, it's definitely a dope little joint. I was surprised when he sent it to me.
I'm looking at the list now. I still got a couple more I gotta dig into. I know Doug Deuce dropped one. I liked his single. Currency dropped something. And Casey Veggie. So it's a lot of underground sound, but if you hit, you know what it is. Check them out.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently Sid dropped a new song. I missed out on Sid dropping a new song last week.
What'd you say, Bree?
I've discovered NLE Choppa, and he has a song with Kyle You Made That called Hoopla.
Is that your shit now? Has it taken over Throw Baby?
It has pushed out. Well, the other song that the person that made Throat Baby had took over Throat Baby called Cash App. And then that was my guilty pleasure because I was a twerking song.
That was my guilty pleasure.
And now the Hoopla song that came out on February 17th of 2021 that I've been listening to on repeat. You got to get the shower twerk so the cheeks are wet. Twerk.
No, what?
Man,
what?
Agree with me because
who is this new Bree Renee who started listening to rap? Boy, I remember when we started.
Hey, man, take the podcast to the next level. I'm
like, I just
every week
R&B. Now
she give us sound bites every week
I
now.
used to only listen to 90s.
That was OnlyFans content right there.
She gave it for free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
I mean, get your money. We ain't no shame in it.
That's the only thing I'll be asking. What can you lose? Absolutely nothing.
All you got to do is just give readings naked.
Get your money, sis.
Give readings naked.
Yes. You literally don't even show your face. Just from the neck down, you just flip over the cards. Now this, you would pay for that.
That could be a thing. I was
would
thinking
say
about
so.
doing naked yoga,
told you.
so that sounds
Yeah.
way easier. Cause then, boobies won't be hitting me in the face when I do
Mhm.
downward dog. So this
If
could
you
work.
see an OnlyFans link in my bio anyway, just know someone was trying to blackmail. I was trying to get
Blackfoot you?
to one of them things. God damn it!
Brad Lee out here lying. You know you put that damn OnlyFans link up, bro. Ain't we ain't gonna shame you over it, bro. I mean,
no, maybe a Snapchat premium, but no, not an OnlyFans link. It's not yet, not time yet.
Well, when
I'ma
it
start an
happens,
OnlyFans
plug
and just
yourself and
go,
get that bag, Baron. So we'll all
Just look at that 3,000 followers. I'm like, all right, well, so
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans and link it to DJ Suspense's fucking when he spins. Every time.
Hey,
It's gonna be on DJ Suspense's DJ times, bro. So I'm gonna set you up, bro. Let's get him.
I'm about to try to do Twitch, man.
I'm finna.
Hey, you should do Twitch. That would be dope.
But
I was thinking about doing.
I got a little learning curve on it. That Twitch, man.
I can help you.
Oh, you got the algorithms down.
Nah, I just mess around with Twitch in general. Twitch ain't even an algorithm thing. Twitch is just the more people that you get, the more people watching your streams, and the more like, I want to say they give like stars and all type of weird shit. And the more that you get, basically, the more that they just show you, and you'll start popping up in other people's feeds. Like once he starts, you make more friends and you pop up in the friends feeds automatically. But the more you get out there, the easier it will be to pop up everywhere.
So it's not just a gaming thing? Is it just a gaming thing? Or is
Nah, man, Twitch, they do reviews, they do podcasts, they do all type of stuff. Twitch is legit. Twitch is probably one of the best like streaming platforms that you're gonna find, to be honest.
And it's crazy. I had a friend that told me to get on Twitch. I kid you not, like 5 years ago. And I was like, if I would have been on there 5 years ago.
Right. I mean, you could get on there now and just play video games and talk to people, and like there's
that's what my daughter wants to do. She wants to be a professional gamer. She's like, Mom, I want a PC.
Hey,
like,
man, they get paid. They get money. Let her do her thing though.
You got a cool kid there. You got a cool kid.
Now she be on Fortnite calling everybody bro, and like I'm like, calm down.
Come on, bro.
I had to take the mic away. Okay, so question of the day / probably strong opinions. What is your unpopular music opinion?
I like this part.
Ooh-wee, I don't even know where to start.
Hey. The Ben's brain just went off like a lottery slot machine.
Go ahead.
Start with the guest. The guest should go
first. Ain't heard much
first.
from you. You the guest. Go ahead. What's your unpopular opinion?
I have many. How about the first one can be, I think Andre 3000 is overrated. That's my first one.
Wow, I'm already hurt.
That one hurt. So did you unpopular? You like Outkast? Just in general?
I do. No, I like Outkast and I like Andre 3000, but I think people elevate him way too high.
Okay. What else you got, bro? I'm gonna take it. I'll take it.
Is it because you think he don't got enough material, or just in general?
I mean, that's part of it, but that's not the main thing though. Like, I mean, like he's a dope rapper, but I don't understand how
you don't put him in the same category with Jay-Z.
Yeah, they put him in the same category as like greatest ever. Like, nah, man.
No. He was nice. He was nice, but I get what you're saying. That legacy doesn't stick.
Yeah, I think he benefits from like, I don't know, like
undersaturation instead of oversaturation.
Yeah.
I feel like okay. Like what way?
I will say it's like if I had to choose like between a Lil Wayne verse and the Andre 3000 verse, I'm picking the Andre 3K verse every time.
Big facts, especially now, especially because the current Wayne bro just ain't.
But ask yourself, both of them in their prime, are you really in their prime? You telling me you're gonna pick that Andre 3K verse over Wayne?
And I will tell you
Wayne's
this.
prime.
I'm gonna answer this in picking a song. The song on Take Care with Drake that featured Andre 3000 and Lil Wayne. You go back to that record and tell me who had the better verse, and that will tell you who was nicer in their prime. because both of them was at the top of their game when that album came out. But the thing was, Andre 3000 is somebody you pull from the shadows. Like, he's not constantly working like that.
Right.
If he blesses something, then that's grace within itself.
Right.
Wayne is a locomotive that's just a machine that will never stop running. So if you say, hey, I need a verse, bro, I'm already working on the mixtape and the album, bro. Of course I got a feature for you. That's Wayne. So it's just a matter of like what your preference is really on a record that you think is going to prosper based on the feature of the artist.
Ooh, that's
So I just won't be sure that I understand.
Mm-hmm.
So you saying
okay? So me personally, as Baron Lee, the artist, yes, I need that Andre 3 Stacks verse before a Wayne verse. Then I'll go to Wayne.
Hey, bro.
Then I'll
DJ Suspense, International Players Anthem, bro. International Players Anthem. That's all I'm saying, dog.
Not the Frank Ocean feature either. We can't even. Pink Matter.
Hey, bro, what about that God Forgives I Don't feature where he rapped, he killed the verse and then played the guitar at the end of it for the pure hell of it? Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a record with him, Future, and Kendrick Lamar as well?
That's a good question.
Are we glossing over? Are we just glossing over who and what Wayne was in his prime, though?
Oh no, not at all. No, we're not.
No, because Wayne was self-proclaimed the best rapper alive at one point. It ain't right now, though. It ain't.
Hold on, Suspense. Hold on. Before we get there, what do you consider in prime Wayne? Because everybody has different times of when they feel Wayne was in his prime. Some people believe it was back when he was in the Hot Boys. Some people believe when it was when the block, when he dropped The Block Is Hot. And then some people believe when it was the Carter 1, Carter 2, and then some people believe it's the Carter 3, which God. No.
I believe it was Carter 3, me personally.
Really? You wanted him?
He could. When you're at the top of your game and you can't be touched right now. Like that's the Wayne I understood was like you sold 1 mil in a week. That's your prime, bro. Not now lyrics and everything like that, cool. But when the world is looking at you and listening to your next record and you deliver, yes, that's legacy, bro. So I say Carter 3 for that. I applaud.
I give Carter 1, Carter 2, Wayne. That's personally when I feel it, and that was when he was dropping the mixtapes. So
y'all we not even mentioned the Squad mixtapes, Wayne.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
But listen to Lil Wayne freestyling on them Squad mixtapes, and you telling me you gonna, hey man,
This is saying that y'all gave y'all answer too quick.
Anybody else have any unpopular opinions?
I don't think Drake's next album is gonna be dope.
Wasn't this supposed to come out on Valentine's Day?
No, it comes out in April. It comes out in April. He talked about that today too.
Oh.
Certified Lover Boy does not sound very appealing to me, only because it's not even a matter of soft, but yeah, you put the little heart in your headline, cool, whatever, promo, I get it, bro. But I just hope you're like, it sounds like an R&B tape coming. And I'm like, cool, but I really like when Drake bars people up. Like,
we don't want crying Drake.
Well, see, he wants an R&B album.
You that on every project.
But you listen to what he's been putting out now, it's like you can already expect it. The joint what he did with Dirt, sometimes we laugh, sometimes we kind of like, okay, get it, got it, cool. Please give me the bars that I fell in love with when I first heard your music, bro.
What you said.
Bro, when he got on Ransom, he said, oops, I mean a red clue, Wayne's here, Suwu. Like off that, your metaphorical abilities, your versatility, I don't see that now. You're the cool guy. You're the cool guy.
Right. Quit being Drake from State Farm and be.
And it happens, bro. Like I think where we're at with Drake right now is the same place we were at with Kanye when he was at that I wouldn't say graduation, but like the Yeezus phase. Like that's your ego is starting to overshadow everything else about you.
I don't know if Drake gonna go Yeezus, but I don't know if he gonna go
not on that level. But it's like, come on now, Six God, come on.
Yeah.
I got an unpopular opinion. Well, it ain't even maybe it is. I think, personally, as we talking about Kanye been trash since My Dark Twisted Fantasy, yo. Sorry.
Whoa, unpopular opinion?
That's my unpopular opinion.
You didn't like Dark Twisted Fantasy?
No, that's been the best. That's his last. That's been his last best album since he did. It's been very questionable.
Life of Pablo was pretty dope.
Nah, I wasn't, bro. He was talking about bleach booty hoes. I was out. When that line popped up, bro, and he was like, if I get bleach on my t-shirt, I'm an asshole. I was like, bro, cut the record off. I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah, I think me and Ray
Life of
J.
Pablo was a good album, though.
Which one? He released 14 of them. We didn't even listen to the same Life of Pablo. He released like 14 different cuts of that album.
You're right. At that point, I would say this. I'm not looking for a Yeezy. I gotta keep going back in the rapper realm of things, but I'm not looking for a Yeezy verse after Life of Pablo or Dark Twisted Fantasy. You're right.
That's just me. That's and we ain't getting, even though he's divorced, we ain't getting it back, bro. He's gone.
Oh no, it's right.
Nah, he said he was coming back. We got
Right, he had Montana on the horse park, bro.
I don't know. I need to think about it, but I mean, I guess it's jumping. I was sitting there thinking about it while y'all was talking, and I don't know how big a fan y'all is, but Kid Cudi just ain't that dope to me.
No, I've never been a fan of Cudi.
I never was a big fan. I keep hearing this talking. He's just such a big trendsetter and
well, they say that because
these movements, and I don't see it.
If you
I always looked at it. Well,
go ahead,
I always
man.
looked at Cudi. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, if you didn't have Kid Cudi, you don't get my Dark Twisted Fantasy like Graduation Kanye, because that was all and definitely 808 Heartbreak. Like that was all Cudi, bro. Like that's what they talking about, the influence. Like if you look at Kanye's career, there were certain people influencing Kanye. Like at first, it was the backpack rappers. He wanted to be Talib Kweli, and he wanted to be Mos Def, and then Big Sean came into the picture, and Late Registration is Big Sean Kanye, and then a lot of Graduation is Big Sean Kanye. But you can tell where he picked up Cudi, because you start seeing like Flashing Lights would be a Cudi joint, but 808 Heartbreaks is a complete Cudi joint, and a lot of my Dark Twisted Fantasy was Cudi. That's where they say like he started that kind of, I don't want to call it emo rap, but like that in your feelings, like
he was depressed.
That was him.
He was depressed.
Right.
I always
skateboard rap.
My only statement to that is like just saying Kid Cudi is the Robin to Kanye West's Batman. That's it.
Facts.
That's it. You're still dope, but when you do something on your own, bro, I'm not intrigued.
Right.
Not really
cool. Last project was dope though. I like him. He's not a.
The last project he did was Kid Sees Ghost with Kanye. That one?
No, he released Man in the Moon 3, and it was actually really good. It was actually really good.
It just felt real.
It was good. I listened to it.
But why does Cudi's music be trash though?
It's trash,
man.
White.
That's what I want to know.
White.
Predominantly
Kanye doing the same thing that Drake does with Party Next Door.
Oh,
no. Party Next Door music ain't trash though. He just don't sell as much. But Party's music, Party Next Door.
Yeah, but Drake. I feel like Drake completely stole his style.
I mean, you can.
I feel like Party Next Door be making songs, and then Drake be like, "No, I'm gonna take that one."
Let's go down. Everybody on OVO makes songs for Drake. You can hear it, like
Magic
George.
The difference is Party's music isn't trash though. Kid Cudi's music is trash.
I bet.
But Party lacks consistency.
I like Kid Cudi.
That's the problem with that.
I like Cudi too. There's a couple projects I didn't like.
When Party does put out something, most of the time it's bopping. When Kid Cudi put out something, it ain't bopping.
That's because y'all ain't sad boys.
They like Kid Cudi. What was the last song you could sing along that you actually liked from Kid Cudi?
I don't know.
Poker Face.
That was the remix he did. Yeah.
That's it.
So, well, on that note, if any one of you all, our great listeners and viewers, if you have any questions or opinions or anything that you would want us to discuss, you can please email them to butisitdopethough@gmail.com and put listener letter in the subject line.
Hey man, y'all could be scared too. Send us some questions.
Right, send us some questions.
I'm scared.
We're being scared.
Questions? What?
So about these reviews.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Who you got for us, Act? Who you got for us, Act?
This week I got OC from NC. Y'all familiar?
No.
Anyway.
Nope. Familiarize us.
OC from NC, right? So he got a project he dropped towards the end of 2020. Produced entirely by Drugs Beats. Drugs Beats produced for Dre, Ludacris, 50 Cent, Big Boy. So it's a good overall good project.
Nobody that's still rapping right now.
What was that?
That was a good one. I'm stumped. Probably so. Not in my write-up. But yeah. Drugs Beats. Yes. To answer your question, yes. Go check him out. But anyway, good project. Gave me 90s boom bap underground rap scene feel. It's right up my alley. I like it. He got a grimy, little hardcore voice, tone to his voice, remind you of some old school New York rapper type shit. Good project, like I said. One of my favorite tracks, Anton Jackson, which is character, one of Damon Wayans' character from In Living Color. That was probably my favorite track. A lot of pop culture, 90s references in this song. I thought that was dope. If I had to criticize anything from the project, I would say that maybe he needs to give us a little bit more variety next time, which he just dropped a new project last month. I might go back and check it out because this one was pretty dope. That's probably about the only thing I could criticize on this. Probably about 11, 12 tracks on here. Pretty dope project. I mean, you can't go wrong with horns, jazz, and boom bap rap for me. So I thought it was pretty dope. Key dope on the project. Jameson, Anton Jackson, Medal of Honor, OC's Mood, Played by the Players. So bottom line, question of the day, is it dope though? I thought it was. I thought it was heat. Got a 7 on the dope scale.
Wow, we are slowly inching up.
Oh, it's in the heat range.
On a roll, like
good project, man. Go check out OC from NC, Crown Royal. Oh, I forgot to tell the title of the project, Crown Royal. OC from NC, from North Carolina. Thought it was pretty dope.
Going up, man, with these scores. So by the time November comes, I'll have an album for you. I hope it's like an 8.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for a 3. I want a 3 to come up. So
I mean,
it's been too nice now. I think them times is over, man. That was when we started. He get a little nicer now.
No. I mean, if somebody drops some straight trash, I'm gonna give it to you. But I mean, it's been some pretty decent projects as of late.
That's good. That means that they use the quarantine to get better. So that's definitely,
I guess, yeah.
We need more good quality music out.
Some of them got caught up in the flux though of average ratings, and you know what I'm saying. I gave some people some trash. You know, some people got some 4s, averaged out to maybe about a 5 or 6. I don't know.
Okay, Virgil, what you listening to?
All right, so y'all know we doing the Grammy series. So I done went through everybody. I went through D Smoke. I went through Royce, and I went through Jay Electronica. So this week we had Gibbs, we had Freddie Gibbs, and The Alchemist. So the title of the album's called Alfredo, and man, it's 10 songs. It's only 35 minutes, but like, I mean, we talking, there's only maybe 2 people in the game that could get away with these type of Coke bars nowadays, and the other one's Pusha T. Freddie Gibbs, this album is absolutely fantastic. So basically the whole album gives you that like 70s, 80s Coke vibe, man. We talking about just Coke gangster music, and that's what it is. Basically the 70s, 80s samples that The Alchemist shows are fantastic. Like, the album's just a real, it's real weird that you hear these Coke raps and it's on some of the most laid back beats that you ever heard. But like, Freddie Gibbs is top tier when we talk about rapping, man. Like, this dude was all over the place the entire project. I mean, he featured Rick Ross, Tyler the Creator, and of course, you know, you can't get away with not having Benny and Conway, because it's just the way it is. I mean, this album cuts on, and it basically smells like you in your grandmother's living room watching Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous on a couch full of plastic, bro. Like, that's what this album just spits. And it's crazy. Key dope on the project was Scotty Beans, which featured Rick Ross. Rick Ross giving you like that hard piano Rick Ross which is really dope. Track called Frank Lucas. Another track called Baby Shit that he was by himself, and then something to rap about, which I want to say might have featured either Benny or Conway. I can't remember. But like, man, we get into that top tier of Grammy records that I understand why it was nominated, because it's really that good. It's that good to almost, like, I have no problems with this project at all. Like, so much to the point that I actually want to drop a 10, but I'm not gonna quite give it that 10 yet. If we was giving 9.5, so I'd have to give it a 9.5, because this project's probably my favorite out of all of them. And I did bump this heavy in 2020, and I still listen to it now. So, like, I mean, if you just want some gritty crack rap, bro, and like while you in the kitchen cooking food, because that's what this sounds like, shit's wild. It's really dope. This is it.
Okay, Freddie Gibbs with a 9.5. So who's the last one? Nas, is that the last one on the?
Yeah, I saved the rap god for last.
Yeah. So next
Anybody else listen to Freddie Gibbs?
I've heard it. I like Freddie Gibbs. I liked it. I feel like it could have been a little bit longer for me, because I do feel like it was a little bit short. But yeah, I like Freddie Gibbs. I like the album, and I was very surprised by the song that he does have with Tyler the Creator. I like Tyler the Creator's verse on that.
See, and people forget Tyler can rap. Like,
yeah,
his
verse was dope.
His ass off.
Yeah, right. His verse was really dope on that. So.
Oh yeah, he's dope. Dope.
Well, DJ Suspense, what you got going on before we close out this good old show?
What do I have going on? Upcoming events?
Plug yourself.
Well, you know, every Monday and Thursday at noon, you can catch me on my IG Live doing the lunch mixes. That's DJ Suspense 502.
He shows out too on them lunch mixes. I'll be watching.
Oh yeah.
This also this Sunday, starting off here in Louisville at Eve's Pizza on 17th Street. This Sunday is the first Sunday we're kicking off Suspense Sundays with me, DJing, bringing the party.
Oh,
so that's 8 to 12 starting Sunday. If you can pull up.
Not right now. Suspense.
Pull up, man. Congrats on that, bro.
That sounds so suspenseful.
I know, it's cool, isn't it?
Please come to Suspense Sundays. Was that good? You gonna plug me?
Yeah, I got you.
Get some radio play. Well, that concludes our show, you guys. So please make sure that you follow all of us. If you have any questions, want to send in a review, email butisitdopethough@gmail.com. Please be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment. The new algorithm on Instagram now, what is it? Not the share button, but the one at the end.
A little it's like a triangle or something like that.
Yeah, it looks like whatever. I forgot what it is. I'm about to
paper airplane now. I mean,
do all that. Do all that. She said.
Save it. That's what's called the save to collection. Collect it, collect us, whatever you got to do. And we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Yeah. All right.